That's far behind, isn't it? They cut it out. YouTube interrupted my video. YouTube gave me a strike. So I don't know when it cut out yet, because I just wanted to carry on. And my head's been in the way of photos, hasn't it? But so I don't know how far I was into Demolition Man. But the main thing I was showing there was that they don't touch each other anymore. There's no exchange of fluids, so we've got that going on with this virus scare. There was the toilet paper thing, so I thought that was funny. And just some of the other thing, you're not allowed to smoke and stuff like that. But then the main thing was that there's this segregation going on, these people living underground. And what I'm talking about is not, I don't want to live underground, no thank you. I want to live in nature and be natural and not think about money, ever, at all. Nothing to do with money whatsoever. Gone from my head. If there's something I want which I can't have, I'd have to ask that person for it, and maybe there was something I could do for them that they considered, that we both considered an equal value, that we were prepared to do it. That's trade. That's good. But not money. What kind of So the main thing is the segregation, okay? And I just want to show you that email that I was talking about earlier as well, because my face was in the way, and my face is in the way now. And maybe you've noticed an improvement in sound. I had like 3 mics on before. I had like desktop audio, but that didn't affect things unless I was playing something, and I had mic audio. Anyway, yeah, right. So there was the email, but I did read it out, so just to prove that it was there. Right. Oh, we've got a caller. We've got a caller coming in. On Skype. Right, let's turn off my face. Oh, it is off. Ah! Hello, James from Somerset. How are you? How are you? I'm good. James from Somerset, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. So what did you what did you want to say? What did you want to say? Well, I just wanted to ask a question. I was told that if somebody has the virus and they've had it and they've cured themselves, when they fart, you can get the antibodies, you can breathe them in. Oh, well that's fascinating, James. So we could smell the farts of someone who's had the virus and made the antibodies, and what, that gives us the antibodies. Yes, I think so. Right, okay. Bye, James. See, I'm not fooling anyone. I just thought of that the other day. I thought, ooh, that'll be funny. But perhaps it wasn't. So let's just have a look at a picture of a Celtic house, because I screwed that up earlier. That FBI fair use thing doesn't work then, does it? I thought that was supposed to work. But anyway, learnt my lesson. Got told off. So you can see now how you can have a fire and the smoke goes in there. So then I want that picture up. I want my lovely face back. And the picture. You see, the one on the right, the cities, that in their world, they see, going to Mars and living on Mars for a bit, and then, technology would keep going, and then they'd go and live in other solar systems and stuff like that. But that's pipe dreaming. I mean, that's a long way ahead in the future. If we can't look after our own planet and live in harmony with nature on this planet, which has got everything, how are we expected to go and do it somewhere else? So it's just not happening, It was a nice thought, and I'm sorry if you think I'm some sort of party pooper, but it's not happening. You see, we think we've been evolving because technology has been advancing. We haven't been evolving. Well, in some ways we have, because a lot more information through TV than our generation before us who were reading it in the newspaper. But that's just knowledge and stuff like that. But then they had a more natural and better way of living, in a sense. Nature connects us. Nature, it makes me feel good. And they say, when people have a lack of nature, they don't feel good. So, if they're gonna carry on with this futile way, then it's gonna be my life's work to start some sort of village, to do it, to go out there and start living in a place that's been rewilded and live there. And that's what I can do, isn't it? I probably won't do it until my son's old enough to look after himself, obviously, unless he wants to come with me. But that's what I can do. I can, the best way to lead is to lead by example. You see, what I want and what I'm thinking about is, in my next life, I want to be born somewhere where it's like this. I'm going to mention something else. The Essenes, right? The Essenes were, where Yeshua and Mary had come from, or something. They were that different sect of people living in Israel, and they're a different way from the Philistines, Pharisees. And I was watching a history documentary on History Time about Boudica, but that wouldn't have been her name. But Boudica and Britannia and everything like that. And Boudica was from sort of northern part of Norfolk, and it was called Iceni. Now, Nicaeans, Iceni, for some reason it just seems so similar. And is it all about the word essence? About what's important in life, the essence. I was hearing some philosopher dude on Global Witnesses channel earlier, talking about, and the guy was talking about meditation and everything, and he knew about the soul and the heart, and so does Global Witness. He knows about the soul and the heart. Essence, Essenes, Iceni. Is that something? I think it might be. And here's something that I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to change this picture because it ain't about this. I don't know what picture I can put up for this. I'll do this one. Well, actually, I'll tell you what I could. No, I can't. I haven't got time. Well, actually, you can see the stuff I do on my computer, can't you? So I could just go to it. Shut me off again. Bum bum bum. There's my strike. I suppose they're just being really careful now. They're gonna shut me down. They want to shut me up. Shadow banning me. I mean, what do they think I'm trying to do? Is my face in the way? No. So this is my channel, by the way. Look how many videos I've got. Shitloads. Right? But I've only had this channel for a year. So my other one is this. Oh, it's not in the bloody picture. It's not in there. Darn it. I know I've got that picture somewhere, but right, this photo here, this painting. So you see on this one, the sun, black old sun. Oh, am I not allowed to sing either? Such spoil sports, do you know what I mean? So afraid of singing in case you copyright strike me. That is an eclipse, right? It's an eclipse. It's coronavirus. I mean, to me, everything is the mark of the beast these days. But would an eclipse sign be a good sign or a bad sign? I mean, it blocks out the sun, doesn't it? It blocks the sun. So if you worship the corona, then you're worshipping the sun being blocked out. I don't know, you know, it's a bit weird, isn't it? There was some sort of thing about it being the sign of God or something. Sorry, I'm just checking my audio is working. Is this the sign of the beast? The sign of the beast when the sun is blocked. Now, America had an eclipse in 2017, and then there's one that's going to cross it 7 years later, 2024. Is that something going on in that period? Anyway, I'm just waffling now, aren't I? So, I think I will say goodbye and see what went on with this thing here. Oh, they cut me off again. Gits. Right. I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to keep going, you mofos. I'm just going to repeat myself if I have to. Anyway, check out LBC tonight. Darren Adam, 1 o'clock. He might read my email out. I might even get on the phone and see if I can speak to him. But anyway, do you know what I'm going to do? Yes, you do. It's got to be done.